So what exactly is stopping GoPro from releasing the Hero 14? Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. In today's video we got the original king of action cameras, the GoPro Hero 13 versus the contender, the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. Now when it comes to features, the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 is well ahead of the GoPro Hero 13, but just how close are they in video quality? Let's find out. So that's right, we got the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 versus the GoPro Hero 13. We're going to put them head to head to see which one really does give us the best video quality and hopefully helping you decide which one you should be buying. Now the Insta360 can record at 8K while the GoPro can only record up to 5.7K. But to keep this test as even as possible, we'll be keeping both cameras at 4K resolution. It's also worth noting that both cameras are set to auto with HDR off. Let us know down below in the comment section any differences you can see between the two cameras and which one you prefer. Now if you're wondering what constitutes good video quality, this is what AI has to say. Good video quality is defined as a clear, detailed and engaging visual experience that is fit for purpose, meaning it matches the viewing platform and audience expectations without distracting, blurring or pixelated imagery. So that was a look at how both of these cameras handle recording in daylight conditions, and again let us know which one you prefer in the comment section down below. Now the GoPro Hero 13 can be had at a very heavily discounted price of £275 UK, with the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 coming in at £389 UK. Again, let me know your thoughts about the pricing of both of these cameras. Next up we're going to be seeing how both of these cameras handle a vlogging style setup. With more and more people using action cameras for vlogging, it's important that we do a vlogging style test to see which one of these cameras gives us the best results. The thing to be looking for is how both of these cameras reproduce skin tone and how they deal with harsh lighting, especially when our subject is backlit. So that was daylight vlogging conditions, but what happens when we go to low light conditions? Let's find out. Now as you can see, the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 is doing a really good job in these low light conditions compared to the GoPro Hero 13. And this is because the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 has a special feature built into it called Pure Video, specially designed for low light situations. And unfortunately the GoPro Hero 13 doesn't have a low light mode, and as you can see it really does affect the video quality when you're trying to record in low light environments. So that was a look at how both of these cameras handle a vlogging style setup. Again, let us know which one you prefer down below. As you saw, the GoPro Hero 13 really took a hit when it come to them low light situations. Next up, we'll be testing both of these cameras' stabilization. And we're going to be testing out both of these cameras' stabilization with an afternoon jog. I would just like to say that action camera stabilization really has improved over the last few years. In fact, both of these cameras are fantastic in normal daylight situations. Again, let us know any differences that you can spot between the two cameras in the comment section down below, and also let us know which camera you prefer. Right, let's repeat this stabilization test, but this time in low light. Now it's worth noting here that the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 has switched automatically into that low light mode called pure video mode. Now running towards the sunset, both cameras are doing okay, but it's when we turn back and head into darkness that the GoPro really does begin to suffer. The decrease in light entering the GoPro lowers that shutter speed, and the camera is no longer able to stabilise our footage. And as the conditions darken, the GoPro footage only becomes worse, almost to the point where it's unwatchable. So as you saw there, the GoPro HERO 13's low light performance was pretty bad, and the outside lighting conditions weren't even really that dark, whereas the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 with that low light mode really did perform so much better. I think what we'll do now is take both cameras out at night time and see how they perform. So we've seen where the GoPro HERO 13 really begins to fall down, and that's in low light situations. Because the GoPro HERO 13 doesn't have a dedicated low light mode, it's always going to come out second best to the Ace Pro 2. Not only do we lose video quality with the HERO 13 in low light environments, but the stabilisation also takes a hit. I guess the question should be, how important is low light performance on an action camera? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. So that was a look at the GoPro HERO 13 versus the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. Now during daylight conditions, both of these cameras gave similar results with 4K resolution, but bear in mind that the Ace Pro 2 can go to 8K resolution, whilst the GoPro HERO 13 has 5.7K resolution. Now when it comes to low light situations, obviously the Ace Pro 2 with that low light mode really did pull away from the GoPro HERO 13. But it's not just them low light situations where the Ace Pro 2 pulls away from the GoPro HERO 13. Inside the Ace Pro 2 it has a lot more features than the GoPro. In fact, let me show you them. With the GoPro HERO 13 you get time-lapse mode, video mode, and also photo mode. With the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 you get photo mode, video mode, pure video mode, which is the low light mode, free frame video mode, time shift mode, time-lapse mode and road mode, loop recording, slow motion, star lapse, photo burst and interval. So as you saw there, the Ace Pro 2 just has so much more features than the GoPro HERO 13, and that leads us on to the problem with GoPro releasing the HERO 14. Even if they do match the specs of the Ace Pro 2 with its 8K resolution, that low light mode and all them features, when GoPro do release the HERO 14, no doubt Insta360 are already working on the Ace Pro 3. Like I say, GoPro isn't just one generation behind the latest crop of action cameras, they're actually two behind. Now can they pull this back? Let me know your thoughts down below. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this video. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to see further content from myself, hit that subscribe button down below and we'll catch up in that next video. Thanks for watching, see you soon.